You either take control of your life, or life will control you. Every single day your mind is shifting, changing, absorbing what the world throws at it, unless you actively take command. If you're not consciously guiding your thoughts, something or someone else definitely is. And if you're not at the wheel of your own life, chances are you're just being dragged along for the ride. We live in a world that never slows down, and in that noise we're slowly losing the reins on ourselves. If you don't regain control, this society, run by predators, by power-hungry forces, will chew you up and spit you out. This world isn't gentle, and it's certainly not fair. If you're not disciplined, the ones who are will eat you alive. Right now there's a part of your life you know has slipped through your fingers, and if you're honest, you feel it every day. Maybe it's those shows you binge late at night, the endless scroll on your phone, the food you know is holding you back. Or maybe it's that place you keep going, that crowd you keep following, even though you know it's not for your growth. Write it down, name it, acknowledge where you're off track, because denial is the first brick in the prison of stagnation. If it's not helping you become who you're meant to be, cut it off, cold. Silence the distractions. Cancel the comfort. Get back in the driver's seat. You are not a child anymore, and excuses are not currency in adulthood. After today, no more pretending. No more telling yourself it's okay when deep down you know it's not. If it doesn't support your vision, your peace, or your goals, let it go. You are not a victim of your habits. You're the author of them. You get to rewrite the script anytime you decide to stand up and take back control. Every area of your life should be under your direction. Your time, your choices, your energy, your mind. That means you decide when you sleep, when you wake, what you eat, what you watch, what you allow into your mental space. We think tens of thousands of thoughts every day, most of them repeated, most of them automatic. But if you want change, if you want clarity and power, you have to stop letting your thoughts think for you. Focus is a weapon, and right now you need to sharpen it. Train your mind to obey your mission, not your moods. Discipline your attention, because your attention is currency, and everyone's trying to spend it for you. Sometimes all it takes is looking in the mirror and asking yourself, am I showing up like the person I claim to be? Stop lying to yourself with potential you refuse to act on. Say it out loud. No more talking, more doing. Because the ones who win are not the ones who know the most. They're the ones who apply what they know. Knowledge without execution is just wasted storage. People hear advice, get hyped for a moment, and then go right back to their old ways. But the winners, they internalize, they absorb, they execute. They feel pressure, and they use it to build diamonds. They learn by engaging, by struggling, by applying knowledge to real-life problems, not theory. That's the shift, when you start using your brain like a tool instead of a sponge. It's not just about learning, it's about becoming. The goal isn't just motivation, it's transformation. And transformation hurts. It stretches you, it exposes you. You have to face every weakness, every bad habit, every lie you've been telling yourself. But that's where your power is born, in the place where most people give up. You're not here to be soft. You're not here to blend in. You're here to sharpen your mind until it becomes a blade. To build the kind of inner strength that no one can touch, not even your worst day. All the things you admire in others, confidence, consistency, drive, they're not gifted. They're built. They're built by people who said, enough, I'm done being weak. So let me ask you, how would your entire life look if you actually had control over yourself? What would your bank account look like? What kind of relationships would you attract? Where would you be living? What would you be driving? The difference between wishing and achieving is control. Between saying I could have been and saying I became. And it all starts right now, by controlling the very day you're in. This isn't about being robotic. It's about being intentional. You have to train your mind to stay sharp even when life tries to dull you down. You can't lose your edge, not in a world that thrives on mediocrity. Because comfort is the enemy of greatness, and most people are addicted to it. Progress requires discomfort. It demands pain. Nothing meaningful has ever been built in comfort. Change always hurts before it helps, but that's the price of becoming. Daily consistency, ruthless commitment, real sacrifice. It's not supposed to feel easy, it's supposed to work. You've let your emotions steer the ship for too long, and emotions lie. You can't only act when you're in the mood. Sometimes you have to act your way into a new mood, and when you feel off, when you're drained, you don't get to quit. You shift gears. You don't wait for energy. You generate it through action. Control the narrative in your head. You can. You must. Control your inputs, your triggers, your reactions. Do what you said you'd do, even when you don't feel like it. You want to change the world? Start by being someone who keeps their word. When people can rely on you, especially when you can rely on yourself, everything changes. Now imagine how painful it'll be if you don't. See the consequences clearly. Wasted years, faded dreams, a life half lived. Let that pain push you, not just inspire you for a moment. Anyone can be pumped for a week. A true winner keeps their fire burning for as long as it takes. You don't have to control everything, but control what you can. Control your meals, your sleep, your workouts, your thoughts. Control what you consume mentally, what you say, who you spend time with. Build your system so strong that it holds you when the world shakes. And when you do, you become unshakable. You become a fortress in a world of paper houses. Because when you're in control of you, nothing outside of you can break you. That's peace. That's power. That's real confidence. It's not what happens, it's how you respond. It's the man or woman you become when no one's watching. So ask yourself right now, who do I choose to become when no one's around to cheer for me? It's time to reset your mind, reinvent your habits, reclaim your life. No more waiting, no more wondering, no more blaming. Today, you rise, you rebuild, you take control.